Title: The Taxi That Hit Father and Son Years Apart. It begins with a road too quiet for coincidence, and a story so strange even the island winds of Bermuda still whisper about it. On a warm October morning in 1977, the sun rose over the coastal road like a slow-moving ember. The waves rolled in steady breaths, the kind that made life feel predictable. Safe. But safety, on this particular day, was an illusion. A young man rode his moped along the curve near Hamilton, his jacket flapping in the salt-tinged air. He'd taken that route 100 times, past the same lamppost, the same hibiscus shrubs, the same weather-worn guardrail. Nothing seemed unusual. Nothing gave warning, until the taxi appeared. A flash of yellow paint, a sudden angle. A moment too quick for the mind to process. The collision echoed across the street like metal trying to scream. And in seconds, a life was gone. The driver was shaken, the passenger was pale, and the island mourned another senseless loss on a dangerous road that had claimed too many. But the story didn't end there. It waited. 2 years passed. Storm seasons rolled in and drifted away. Tourists came and went, leaving footprints in the sand and stories in hotel bars. The grief in one house settled into something quieter, still sharp, still painful, but livable. Life had to go on. Then came 1979. Another warm morning. Another ride along the same familiar curve. Another brother, this time a little older, but still grieving. Still carrying an absence that felt heavier than the helmet on his head. He was riding the very same moped, and coming around the bend was a taxi. The same taxi, driven by the same driver, carrying the same passenger. What happened next felt like time folding in on itself, as if the island had become a mirror reflecting its own tragedy. The impact came with the same terrible suddenness, the same metal-on-metal cry. And once again, heartbreak struck the same family on the same stretch of road. People whispered about fate, about curses, about something woven so tightly into the fabric of chance that no one could make sense of it. The taxi driver, haunted, swore it was an impossible coincidence. The passenger refused to speak of it again. The locals shook their heads, unable to decide whether the universe was cruel or simply unfathomably strange. But here's the truth buried beneath the mystery. Life is fragile. Moments are thin, and sometimes the world delivers patterns too eerie to ignore. Not because they're supernatural, but because they remind us how intertwined our lives truly are. Two brothers, one moped, one taxi. Two tragedies linked by threads we still don't fully understand. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.